Hello, this is Jo from Cranberry here, and I am going to be telling you about my upcoming workshop. It's at the beginning of September, the 2nd and the 9th of September 2021, and all of the details are on the website for booking, but I want to tell you a little bit more about the project because it's a bit of a different project, and I'll just scale this camera out a little bit because this is a bit more of a design your own pendant. Okay. First off, let's start with the rope. I have kept the rope really simple. Okay, it's a simple spiral rope. Now, most people will know how to do this, but I didn't want to make the rope the focal of this workshop, so the instructions will be provided if you don't know how to do it, but you will be able to make up that rope fairly quickly. If you are buying a kit, the beads to make the spiral rope are included, and it makes a long-ish rope as well. Okay, so let's begin to look at the pendant. Okay, so the star of this is the stone here, the crystal stone, the big stone. These are 27mm stones, and as we all know by now, a certain brand has stopped selling all of their beads and components, so we started to look elsewhere for these lovely stones. So one of these stones is an original, and two of these are new brands. Okay. And it's reflected in the kit prices, slightly higher. So the original is this one. Now, this blue stone is stunning, and you just cannot do it justice. The lights are just not picking it up amazingly enough. This is a majestic blue. Okay, so it is. It's got a little hint of a purple sheen on it. You can just maybe see it there. So that is really quite stunning. So these are new brands, this Crystal AB and this Pacific Opal. Both very different. This sort of semi-opaque milky look called Opal is really interesting alternative to the really bling bling, though it does still shine a bit. You can still see the facets on it when it moves. And then you've got this really blingy Crystal AB that is very reflective. Okay, amazing patterns and shapes reflect from that. So we will be looking at the differences between these. Now, this majestic blue, I have reserved some of those stones for this workshop. I do not have them available on the website to buy individually. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You can also use your own supplies if you already have one of these stones. So we will be focusing on making this sort of bezel extension using bicones, which is quite interesting. And you get the option to add this shaping around the bezel or not. You can leave it plain like these two. So you can order the green kit and do the shaping, or you can order the purple kit and do the shaping. You can order the blue and have no shaping. Okay, so that's completely optional. Then we've got a little bit of embellishment on the bail. You can choose to do that or not. This purple one doesn't have it. You can just leave it plain. And then you can choose whether you add an extra layer or extra 2 layers to your pendant. Okay, so each kit will have 3 components in it, so you don't have to decide now. You can decide later. Okay, now there's a bit of a mixture. I think these are perhaps both 2 original brand Rivolis. I think the one that might go with the blue might be a new brand. And then this bottom component is a little glass pearl cabochon. Okay, we might add an optional extra little dangle in with the kit as well. So we will look at the differences in the crystals, and we will learn how to make adjustments for the very slight sizing differences that we may get. Okay, now you'll also see that this Rivoli has some embellishments around the outside and this one doesn't. So we will take a look at all of these extras that you can add during the workshop. Also, we are going to be focusing on the back of our work. Okay, I'm going to turn this one over and show you, because now we're using new brands of stones, and even with the original brands as well, you really should be covering the back of them. And when I say that, people will think I mean, are you putting clear nail varnish over the back? And I mean, you can do that, but I don't know about you, but when I put nail varnish on, it's usually off within a day, so I don't find it very durable. So I'm talking about covering the whole back with beads. Okay, and look how pretty you can make that. So it doesn't take an awful extra amount of work, and by just changing up the colours, you can make it very pretty indeed. Okay, so we will be covering all of this during the workshop. Now the skill level, the spiral rope, it's easy, anybody can learn this, it's a beginner's rope. The bezeling of the stones, we will be using peyote and right angle weave. And if you know how to do those, I think you will be okay doing this. So if you've bezeled some stones as well, that's an added benefit. Okay. The workshop is held over 2 sessions, so we will get you started during the first session, and you can go away and do a little bit of homework in the week between the 2 sessions, and then come back and hopefully we'll get it finished, depending on where you're up to. The rope, you can do it during the week as well. It doesn't take too long, it works up quite quickly. Okay, so by the end of the second session, you might have a finished piece to wear that you will have changed and customized to make it a little bit your own. Okay, if you have any further questions, do let me know. Hopefully I've covered many of your questions that were going through your head, and I look forward to seeing you in the workshop. Thank you.